Hey guys, it's your humble host, or Kill if you prefer, so I'm back with another video. I don't get involved in hardly anything these days, what goes online. I lurk, if you will, if need be. But something came to my attention while I was poking around, and Rakita lost thread because of the Vic losing his appeal, that drama. So, been trying to keep myself updated with that because that really sucks. Anyway, a name popped up, or a name of a thing popped up, what sounded like a thing, the name Keffals. Now, at first, I had no intention. I didn't care until the name, I believe, popped up elsewhere, so I went to go see what the hell like Keffals was. Yeah, so I'm just gonna come out and say this is a guy trying to be a chick, a very narcissistic shithead, mind you. Lucas Roberts. I do not care for the delusion he's trying to live in. I have begun to go through his thread because he has one as of March 2022. I will be also linking a video by Rakita Law, not his full stream. There's a video he released, it's about 13 to 14 minutes long, where you now have a Republican, Rhino, more than likely, Marjorie Greene, trying to go after Kiwi Farms. And the reason why, Rakita explains this a bit better, so I'm going to paraphrase it, simplify it down very quickly. This politician got swatted, and the person who did it claimed to be of Kiwi Farms and even gave a username. As Rakita points out, so usually when somebody swats someone else, they do not give their name, the location of the site that they're on, because these people don't want to be found. Rakita goes into further detail and explains it wonderfully, link below. If you watch all the way to the end of the title card, you will see his video being advertised right there. Anyway, the reason why this is important, the reason why I bring this up, because it does have to do with Keffals. Keffals was swatted a few days ago. I'm not for swatting at all. It's dangerous. It has gotten both people and peace officers killed. People have lost their pets. People's lives have been put in danger. You swat somebody, you deserve prison time, if not by a few years. It's uncalled for. It's a waste of police resources. You are possibly causing the deaths of other people by having police respond to a fake emergency when there could be possibly an actual emergency, if not life-threatening, going on at the exact same time where police could be over there. So for that, you are a shitbag and you deserve quite a few years in jail. No probation. Anyway, just my thought on that. But anyway, yes, this does have to do with Keffals because, or Lucas Roberts, because he was swatted a few days ago. And both have now somehow teamed up to try to take down Kiwi Farms. Now, love or hate the farms, I don't give a shit. You guys should kind of know my support already. I've knocked heads with a few of them in the past. You get a mixed bag of both stupid and intelligent Kiwis. For the most part, in general, I don't have any issues with the site. You are caught doing stupid online and fucking with people. You deserve to have everything of yours documented. I don't care. I have called it an obscure form of police reports in the past, and I'm still sticking to that. And it does not let freaking shitbags fly underneath the radar. It does not allow a lot of people to fly underneath the radar or mingle into other communities after being ousted for being a shitbag from other communities. So again, love or hate them, but I swear every single one of you that bitches about the farms has been around in someone else's thread, if not poked around a few times. So I don't want to hear, oh, the farm should go away. Bullshit. Everybody lurks on the damn farms, whether you want to admit it or not. Don't care. Anyway, so going back, Keffals or Lucas has his own thread, and it is over 1,400 pages. I have gone through like the first maybe 15 to 20 pages. So from what I have read thus far, because you can find this all on the threads, is Lucas is an actual woman hater. And you guys who know me for, I am anti-feminist, I am pro-traditional family, the whole bit. So when I say that this guy is an actual man hater, there are snapshots and archives of tweets where he talks about how he didn't transition due to dysphoria. He transitioned to try to be a better woman than actual biological women. There are TikToks that have been archived from March that talk about how he does not support trans women. What else has also been found on here? That, oh yes, more importantly, him and his little boyfriend, who's also parading around as a woman or trying to, prey on children, groom children, and his friend, because this is in Canada, which this is a cesspool for this freaking shit, is creating and I'm not, you can look this all up here, is creating hormone replacement therapy medicine in his own, it's nicknamed bathtub HRT. So these are medications that this guy is making at home, and is supposed to claim, allegedly, he has gotten 500 minors on HRT. Again, this is happening in Canada. If parents caught you doing that shit over here in America, your ass would disappear more than likely. In Canada, because as I said, it is a cesspool for this shit, is you can get your child taken away if you don't conform to their gender identity and you do not affirm them after they have been brainwashed and indoctrinated by the wonderful school system. It's happening over here, but thank God we still have some people running around with a spine and teeth. So, I have no intention of personally knocking heads with these two freaking sickos. They are. Especially with Lucas. I don't have the patience for that. I'm making this video to bring attention to it. They are trying to attack Kiwi Farms. Lucas especially, he's trying to get all the documentation nuked. Is once you go through like the first 10 to 15 pages, Luke likes to talk a lot of shit and say how he's not going anywhere, how he's going to transition your kids and try to stop them if you can. Let me see. Where is that tweet? Oh, here we go. Let me see if I can pull this up for you wonderful people, if it will load. Can you guys see this? Yes, you can. The scum of the earth might call me a groomer for it, but if a minor approaches me and asks me how to transition, I will point them to resources to help them do it. I'm going to transgender your children. Try to stop me, bitch. So this is a very narcissistic, disturbed, broken young man who, there's speculation that this might be, and I don't use this term really at all, but there's speculation that this is an actual incel, someone who kept getting rejected by girls as he was growing up, so now he's going to try to be a better one. Kiwis do tend to talk a lot of shit, but there's a lot of documentation on here that they have managed to go and find, and the reason why I use the word manage, that's another thing, is because as soon as Lucas started to see the thread, he started to go around and nuke everything within like 5 minutes of posting from what the Kiwis were documenting. So that's why I use the word manage. Also, this These fucking, so let me explain what this is. So this is, Lucas had a server in regards to young, I want to say teenage boys. If you guys have heard of the term femboys, that is young men who feminize themselves, act really prissy, catboys, what very fucking cringy, mind you. Anyway, you had Lucas run a server and run a Twitter called Catboy Ranch. Yes, I ran Catboy Ranch. So this was a server allegedly full of young minor boys, to where a lot of sexual stuff would happen. Lucas got all these guys collars, ears. Catboy and catgirl stuff is very sexual and very fetish play. I don't want to go more into it. You guys, if you guys are familiar, that's because that comes out of DeviantArt shit, that comes from the fur community, that comes just from the fetish community, and God bless your soul if you have to dive into that stuff. But apparently you had ages in there 13 to 18. There was a confirmed 13-year-old. There are Discord shots in here. Oh yeah, here's the caller. For everyone asking, we are treated very well at the Catboy Ranch. We get our own personalized collars and implemented GPS chips, so we never get lost. That scares the living crap out of me, because Lucas was tracking these very young men, and yeah, you do have a confirmed minor in here. Underage femboys. So yeah, 2 weeks till my 18th birthday. So again, this is somebody who groomed young minor boys, young teenage boys. This is someone who also works with another freaking sicko, his girlfriend, who they allegedly secretly get children hooked on HRT, synthetic hormones. So it is very, very creepy, and I know a lot of people from that sphere want to scream, this is not the majority, and it's like, yes it is. Yes, the fuck it is. Every time I see one of these wackadoodles, it is the same fucking shit. It is the same thing when you have girls running around trying to be men. You get the same fucking creepy shit, except for their teachers trying to groom children in the classroom. Guys just go on the internet and do it when they try to be girls. It's the same fucking formula. So I'm sorry, but they at one point tried to attack Lauren Southern. They say here, it's Keffals is more of a woman than you'll ever be. I think it was you who said that women lose their value as they get older. Time's ticking for you, Lauren. Lauren is a mother. So you have some freaking, again, another dude trying to be a woman, trying to treat her because of no eggs. And if you've watched anything by Lauren Southern, because I believe Cindy Watson has also covered this, and also Lauren Chen, too, has also talked about this, how when women get older, and this is biologically, mentally, emotionally, they're, how do I put this? They're not as ripe as they used to be, and it gets harder and harder to become pregnant because everything in that system gets older. And they even talk about fertility issues once you pass the age of like 30, to where it becomes a lot harder for some women. So Lauren Southern, Cindy Watson, I do believe, and I know Lauren Chen has all talked about this, the expiration date. This is not some misogynistic thing. This is actual factual, because guys have their expiration date too. Just with women, it tends to be more prominent. That's not bullshit. It does tend to be more prominent and more visible. So they were trying to mock Lauren Southern. No eggs? Dude, you don't even have ovaries. Shut the fuck up. So as I said, I don't want this video to carry on too long, but this is something that needs to be looked into. I advise you guys to go to the thread. be wary, there's a lot of creepy shit that the Kiwis did manage to document. They're trying to go after Josh Moon. We had somebody, Corey Barnhill, try to go after Kiwi Farms a few months back. And as I said, I don't give a shit if you love or hate this site. You cannot deny, number one, everybody pokes through Kiwi Farms, whether they freaking hate the site or not. You cannot tell me that you never go through someone else's thread that you dislike or you're curious about. There's no freaking way. Two, you guys can never deny the fact that Kiwi Farms has had an impact in a lot of situations, just like 8kun, just like some of these other shit talking, or these post boards too. Pretty Ugly Little Liars, which I think is now down. You have, what's it, Versada? That weird left-leaning one? Rez? I don't fucking remember. RES something. But anyway, you guys know that these boards are important. Love them, hate them, they are important. And this is not me getting too deep. This is our way of keeping track of just shitheads on the internet. Now, yeah, do threads go too far sometimes? Yeah, but again, you're gonna get a mixed bag with Kiwis, and you're gonna get stupid ones, you're gonna get smart ones. Lolcow is another shit posting board that documents a lot of stuff, and a lot of those guys can be dumb, while a lot of those guys can catch stuff that nobody else didn't think to go through. So again, these are always a mixed bag, but I feel like they don't let people hide. Like, they've outed creepers, they've outed sex pests, they've outed catfishers, scammers, I mean, people who prey on vulnerable. So, and a lot of these shit boards aren't really political, they don't lean a certain way. I know I was going through this thread for Lucas or Keffals, and Noel got irritated at one point because he goes, this isn't like a transgender politics board, this is just documenting stuff. And so, again, I do think it's important, and you do find out about stuff like that. Yeah, here's some stuff I was talking about. I hate women. There's a lot of stuff in here. Again, here's another one. You hate women because you are coping with the fact you can't get laid. I hate women because it's funny, we are not the same. So again, there's a lot of legit misogyny in here, and the fact that the fuckhead thinks he can somehow be a better woman than actual biological women. You should see the guy he's dating trying to portray it as a woman. It's not pretty. These people are just no. But yeah, as I said, I don't agree with swatting overall. I don't care what the reason is. If it's not a legitimate emergency, if no one's life is in danger, you are a fucking scumbag, and you are possibly putting not only the person's life in danger that you are making a fake call on, but you were wasting police resources and possibly emergency resources, and taking away from a potential life-threatening situation that is possibly going on at the same time that could cost somebody's lives, if not more, and you deserve prison, no probation. I think like a fucking decade. Stick 10 years on that shit, because no, it's not okay. That is never fucking okay. But it's freaking, again, go through this for yourself. This is why a lot of parents are just, they've had enough, because there's nothing wholesome about this stuff. There isn't. There never is anything wholesome. I don't care what psychiatrists have taught you. I don't care what your therapist has said, because a lot of therapists, psychiatrists, counselors are being paid to fucking promote this shit because big pharma follow the money. But here's another freaking scumbag who's working with another scumbag. And actually, let me see if I can pull up the thread of his little buddy who's also trying to parade around as a freaking woman. Oh, where is this other idiot's thread? because this other dude calls himself Chloe, and this is the guy that's claiming to make the HRT medication, nicknamed the bathtub HRT, and allegedly got 500 minors hooked on this shit. So, oh yeah, and there is some weird. So in the when I posted this in my Discord, I'm gonna show you this real quick. I call this dude Chris Chan 3.0 on steroids. The reason why, he's got a weird MILF fetish too. I don't want to think about it. Thankfully, his mom seems somewhat mentally competent. Anyway, this video's been going on long enough. I'm trying to see if I can quickly find the thread to his little buddies, Kiwi Farms thread. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, sorry, I had to do a keyword search. So this one got started a while back. It's only up to 7 pages, but it's now active again. I'm gonna post this thread and the link in the description as well. This is his little cohort: Chloe, Alzheimer's, Solanders, Miss Boyce Training, Chloe Hoey, Bob Smith. Bob Smith was his original name. Openly solicits sketchy sex hormones to children, bathtub estrogen, self-professed coach for boys who want to sound like girls. Doesn't sound like your own self. And let me see if I can find a photo here. Because, yeah. Let's see. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Hold on, I'm gonna. Now, do keep in mind there's certain stuff that they've gone and found. But you have to be a member to actually see such stuff. Because of third-party policies being enforced. So whether or not you want to sign up to see stuff like that is completely up to you. I'm glad they blocked it out. Cause just no. I'm trying to find a picture, damn it. But yeah, please go through this thread. There's a reason why a lot of people are making a stink, and these two idiots, along with Marjorie, is trying to go after the farms, which good freaking luck, because I will say, and I'm not simping for Kiwi Farms. I don't know Josh Moon. I'm not friends with any of the Kiwis. I've had conversations with maybe a few of them, like Hex 7, Captain Manning. But I'm not, and I don't mean to sound bad, I'm not friends with any of these people. I don't really know any of these people, so do not think, oh, well, she's no, I have nothing to do with the farms. I don't even have an account on here. But again, I know how important these boards are. Even the ones that are more left-leaning, because you find shit on there that is helpful, whether it helps you disprove the bullshit that they're spouting, or otherwise. So I do find these boards valuable. Anybody who's been around on the internet, in the internet culture, and just in general, I'm not saying you're like addicted to this shit, but just if you've been around the YouTube sphere for quite a few years, you understand the value of these boards, which I hope to God you do, because everybody freaking uses them when they want to do a deep dive on somebody. So anyway, I cannot find a picture of the dude at this time. It might have been in Keffals' thread. But yeah, like I said, go through the threads. I will link Rakita's video at the end of the title card that I have. It'll be advertised right here, as well as a link in the description. These two threads will also be a link in the description. If this video gets struck because Keffals is trying to go around and nuke stuff, again, I'm nobody, so I'm whatever. But just in case, I'm going to have it on BitChute. Obviously, all my links are over here on the right side of my channel banner, bottom corner. So, but yeah, no, look into this person, and there's a culture change. People are getting tired of this crap. I have mentioned glitter families, preying upon children. Parents are getting fed up with this crap. We actually had a case, if you guys remember Rob Hooligan, um, this was one of the fathers, and I don't know if Brenton Netz or Jeffrey Younger still talks with Rob, but Rob was one of the custody cases where his daughter pretty much got taken away from him because he refused to give in to her delusion, and he ended up going to jail for a while, and his daughter is now on hormones, and I think probably had her body butchered. So there's more of that stuff going on, and Canada is a total cesspool for this shit. People are trying to make America the exact same way, and thank God, people are starting to wake up down here. But anyway, with further ado, go through it, alert other people to it, because this is not just a side freak show. This is not a one-time thing. This is the mainstream fucking culture for this shit. Let's go after the kids early because they're easier to indoctrinate. They're very impressionable. We can't get the adults on board, so we're going to get the younger minds on board. So it's happening in our schools. It's been happening in our media. It's just our churches have gotten infected with it, freaking even medical services. And by the way, bringing up, speaking of Keffals too, because Keffals is claiming to be a trans activist and has stepped up to the plate because Governor Greg Abbott, who, if you guys have followed any of the Save James stuff, is now been taking a stand against the trans crap and the freaking psycho pseudo medical garbage, when he should have been doing this a while back when Save James was picking up steam, but gotta get that money. Anyway, but Keffals is trying to battle what's going on in Texas. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, go give these a look. And as I said, because I've had people scream at me, oh, well, this is just coincidental evidence. No, just fucking no. I'm sorry you guys want to live in your goddamn bubbles. Not everybody does. Nobody wants to live in your bubble of delusion with you. Anyway, I'm done, and I don't expect this video to stay up very long. As I said, if it somehow gets struck here, I will have it on BitChute. So you guys have a good one. Pass this around, because this is not just one person doing this. This is the culture of this shit. Be aware, be educated, and watch what your kids are being exposed to and who they talk to.